If you've been giving everything to everyone and running on the last of your reserve, this walk is for you. Welcome to What If It All Goes Right, the show for high achievers who are ready to stop fearing the worst and start stepping into their power. I'm your host, Angela Gargano, 6-time American Ninja Warrior, keynote speaker, peak performance coach, and former biochemist. Every episode, I'm going to give you the mindset shifts and practical tools to shake off the doubt, reignite your energy, and remember just how powerful you really are. Because it's time to stop fearing the worst and start asking, what if it all goes right? What if it's already going right? Welcome back to What If It All Goes Right. Today's episode is for the woman who cannot remember the last time she felt full. Not accomplished, not productive, not finished with a long list, but like actually full. Present in her own life, like she had enough of her left over to enjoy what she has built. If you've been giving everything to everyone and running on the last of your reserve, this walk is for you. We are not solving anything here today. We're not optimizing or planning or pushing forward. We're just coming back to you and your breath, back to your body, and back to yourself. You do not need to be anywhere special. Just grab your headphones, step outside or onto a treadmill, and let this be your moment. Not for anyone else, but just for you. Take a deep breath, find your rhythm, and let's begin. As you start walking, I want you to let everything else go for now. Not forever, just for this. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel them making contact with the ground, heel to toe, one step at a time, slowly and steadily. Now your breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Let your breath and your steps find each other. There is no pace you need to be at right now. There is nowhere you need to be. There is nothing you need to figure out. Just this, just you, just walking. Now I want you to think about the last time you felt truly full. Not productive, not accomplished, not finished with a long list, but genuinely full, present, like you had enough of yourself left to actually enjoy your own life. For a lot of women, that memory is harder to access than it should be. Because somewhere along the way, you became the person everyone leans on, the one who handles it, the one who shows up, the one who holds it all together. And you're good at it. You're so good at it that nobody thinks to ask if you are okay. And maybe you stopped asking to yourself too. So I'm asking right now, not for an answer, not for a plan, just for you to notice. How empty is your cup? Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And with every exhale, I want you to release the weight of everyone else has on you for the moment. And you will pick back up later if you choose to. But right now, just set it down, breathe in space, and breathe out obligation. Again, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in yourself, breathe out everything that is not yours to carry just for right now. As you keep walking, I want you to acknowledge something. Running on empty does not always look like falling apart. For most of the women in this community, it looks like functioning perfectly. It looks like being on time, being prepared, being the person who holds the meeting together and then goes home and holds the household together too. It looks like saying yes when every cell in your body wants to say no. It looks like smiling through the exhaustion because you do not want to seem ungrateful or the life that you built. It looks like being the last one to eat, the last one to rest, the last one to be cared for because everyone else came first. And if you're listening to this right now, some part of you knows that it's not sustainable. Some part of you has known that honestly for a while. This is your permission to stop. Not forever, not from your responsibilities, the people you love, just from the relentless forward motion. Just from the idea that you need to earn your rest. Just from the performance of being fine when you're not entirely fine. So breathe in this permission and breathe out the pressure. Now I want you to do something that might feel strange. As you walk, I want you to notice what your body actually feels like right now. Not how it should feel, not how it felt last year or how you want it to feel, just how it feels today. Are your shoulders up near your ears? Let them drop. Is your jaw tight? Unclench it. Is there tension in your chest and your stomach, the back of your neck? Just notice. You do not have to fix it. Just acknowledge that it is there and that it means something. Your body has been carrying what your mind has been too busy to process, and it is asking for a moment of recognition. Place your hands on your heart if it feels right, and just say to yourself quietly or out loud, I hear you and I'm here. You've been working so hard. Breathe in the softness. Breathe out the need to be hard all the time. And here's something I want you to sit with in these final moments. Fullness is not something that happens to you when things slow down. If you've been waiting for life to get less busy before you start taking care of yourself, you already know how that story goes. The body does not stop. The full calendar does not magically clear. The people who need you do not suddenly need you less. Fullness is something you choose in the small moments, in the tiny spaces. In a 10-minute walk with your headphones, and where you give yourself permission to just be a person instead of a function. This is one of those moments. And the fact that you are here, that you press play on this instead of using this time to answer emails or plan tomorrow, that's not small. That is choosing yourself. Maybe quietly, maybe imperfectly, but choosing yourself nonetheless. So breathe in that choice and breathe out the guilt that wants to follow. As you begin to close this walk, I want you to set one intention. Not a goal, not a to-do list, just one small way you will fill your cup today. And it could be tiny, 5 minutes of silence, a meal you actually sit down for, saying no to one thing that was never yours to carry. Whatever it is, let it be real. Let it be something you will actually do. And let it be enough. Because you do not need to overhaul your life today. You just need to take one step back towards yourself. You've been running on empty for a long time and for long enough. You are allowed to be full. So slowly bring your attention back to the world around you Notice the sound, notice the light, notice your body moving through space, strong and steady, even when it's tired. And you can adjust the pace now, speed up, slow down, whatever feels right. And carry this with you today. You cannot pour from an empty cup, but you also do not have to wait until you are completely empty to start filling it up again. So start now, even here, even with this. And if this walk gave you even a moment of stillness, share it. Share it with a woman in your life who needs permission to stop and breathe. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do for someone we love is hand them exactly that. If you haven't already, make sure you follow What If It All Goes Right on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Remember, you cannot lead well, love well, or live well from empty. Filling your cup is not selfish. It is the work. Keep choosing yourself, even in the small moments, especially in the small moments. And thanks for walking me today. And I will see you on the next episode.